Hello everyone and welcome back to Studies by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the like button as well. It helps out the channel a lot. Right now we're taking our newish tram line, which we built a few episodes ago, or 2 episodes ago, and we're taking it all the way down across this new area that we built last episode with the modern city center theme. And you know what? There's a lot of people taking these trams. I'm going to have to definitely boost that up, but I really like how this looks. This is a really cool part of the city. I think it's a good transition as well from the more compact and separate buildings kind of look, and it's something that maybe I should have considered using a bit earlier in the city as well. But I think it's a good transition zone as we're kind of getting out of the modern city center and into our like tourist district area with some hotels. And holy cow, there's a lot of people. This is a lot of people. I'm looking at everyone in the street, on the sidewalks and everything. It's quite busy. But in this episode today, we're gonna try to do a couple things. I'm not sure how many things we're gonna get done, but this is what I want to do. We're gonna try to tie in the trams from the downtown onto this tram line that we're just on. If we have time, I'm also going to maybe start looking at getting a ranch somewhere, like a farm that's just for animal products. Maybe we can get a bit of crops in there, but that's something that we really need in the city. And yeah, all right, so now that we're at the end of this line, let's get out of it. And pretty cool little drive we just went on. Alrighty, so this is what we need to do. So we're looking at this line here. I'm gonna zoom out. This is a tram line right here, and then this is a tram line right here. I guess there we go, it's flashing. Then we have a tram line right here, and I don't like this anymore. So what we're going to do is we are going to take the black line, it looks like, and we're going to delete it. All right, everyone's mad at me. Now we're going to kind of we're going to stay on this little zone for a little while. But I need this to connect into here, so that's fine. But we're going to remake this into its proper one-way streets. If you saw this episode a while ago, I kind of regretted doing this right away. Because it kind of messed up a lot of our streets. But I think in the end, it worked out. It served its function for a little while, but it was just a matter of time before we changed it back. Alrighty, and then this can be, this can be a 4-lane road. Same with this. All right, so we might have to do a bit more to this area as well. And you see there is some traffic backing up over this way. So we're just gonna let the sim play out a little bit. Now this traffic is really hard to deal with because it's in the center of the city. It's kind of like a square about we made. So that's something that we're gonna kind of look at in the future. But a lot of people just got in their cars because we just deleted the subway line, or the metro line. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to get back to that view. There we go. Okay, so this is where it ends. So I think we're gonna get a line in from here. It's gonna go down this way, and then it's gonna connect. Yeah, we're gonna bring it up right here. So I guess I didn't need to remove all that street. And we're going to connect it into here, and we're gonna get it to turn around somewhere. Or maybe it'll connect into here and then it'll go down to the university. Yeah, let's do that. And we need to get to here. Okay, so I do have these one-way streets. So this is a 4-lane, 2-way road with tram tracks. So it's a bit better for high density. So we're going to upgrade this road right here. And it's going to go right into here, and then you see, so this is the issue I was thinking about. So we're coming down this way. We can just get it to loop around pretty simply, and you know what, why don't we just do that? Pretty basic little loop here. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to need to use move it here. So there's two nodes really close to each other. And that is the issue that we ran into. So I think we're just going to need to delete all this because there's just too much going on. And that's fine. All right, so I think we can actually make this the normal road. So you don't want there to be too much difference in the lanes and stuff. So that is a good loop for that track. But I think what we need is another one. So I think we're going to take one from here. Actually, you know what? I think that's probably good, because if we come into this way, let me look at it. There's a lot of lines. So there's this one. And then there's this one. And then there's going to be this one right here. And that's pretty good. Look for an episode in the coming weeks where my friend Ryan, who is a real city transit planner, he is going to kind of, with me, we're going to kind of redo all the transit in the city. So after we're done New Lancaster, we're going to do a complete transit overhaul of the city, and we're going to see where that takes us. So I think I want a stop along the water right there. And then we're going to need a stop pretty close to here, which is a bit of an issue for traffic. I think right there is probably where we're going to get the stop. And then we're going to kind of do every, we're going to kind of do like every other block. Let's get it right. Let's get it right there. And then right there works. Then we're going to come in here and we're going to get a stop right there. We're going to kind of follow the same path back. Actually, we're going to get that stop right there though. And then this one right there. Right there. And then we're going to come back to the beginning. All right, so we're going to need to change that color. So I think that's tram line 4. So we're going to put that back to black. All right, and how many trams does it want? 3? I think maybe 7. All right, so now that this is connected to the tram stop we have, or the tram depot we have all the way over here, we can now either choose to keep this one, or we can choose to keep this one. And so let's take a deeper look into what these look like. And you know what? I can easily change this road up now. I think this one is more of a staple of the city when we started to have it earlier. So like when we built it like really early on. So I think I'm going to save that, and we're going to delete this one. Awesome. And then we're just going to here we go. Okay, so I did leave in extra spaces for other trams. So I think maybe in the future, so like right now the tram stop's right here, but we can get another tram stop in here. So maybe in the future we can get a new line that goes down this way or something. Actually, why don't we just do that now? Because we also have one here as well. that I can connect up and get it to go somewhere else as well. So I'm going to leave this one open because this one's a little tighter. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that or where this is going to go. So we could technically get a connection in through there somehow or something like that. But let's just add in one more tram line. Let's take another quick peek at the tram lines itself. Yeah, let's get one to go this way. And I mean, we have the subway stops here though, so I'm not sure how busy that tram is going to get. How about we get it to stop here and then it'll go up this street. All right. So I know we just built this last episode, but you know, tram duties call. I love trams as transportation. I think it's really cool and unique. Probably because where I live in Canada, trams don't really work because it's winter half the time. It's winter for 9 months of the year, and then the other 3 months is construction season. All right, so that's where it's going to loop around. Pretty simple, straightforward. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a stop right there, a stop right there, and we're just going to kind of follow it. Same kind of idea, every other block. Except this one we're going to, no, you know what, that's fine. That works. Yeah, right there. And then sure, and then we're going to connect it up. Uh-oh. We're going to need to flip that around. There we go. So now we need to go find this stop here. Perfect, okay. Move it back. Alright, we're just going to need to undo what we've done. There we go, okay. So, boom, boom. We're going to go back this way. And yep, that works. The next one is right there. Connect it up. Okay, perfect. So now we have a bunch more trams, and we're just going to need to make that a different color because we already have a purple line. It's tram line 5. So I think 5 vehicles works. And this one is going to be teal. How about that? Oops. Yes. Okay. So going back to kind of the direction we had it before, if we look at trams, we now have a tram line that goes all the way from the college into the downtown, where we have a bit of a hub right here. So we have 2 subway lines connecting with this tram line and then the ferry. So a lot going on. And then we have a line that goes from the tourist district all the way to the university. It's a pretty solid line of like a staple of the city. And then we have a line going from the transit hub to the waterfront. And then we have a line, which is more of a residential line, that goes from the university to up here and back. So we're going to need to redo the bus lines at another date because I want to kind of do some other stuff too. And those bus lines are going to kind of complement the tram lines. All right. Oh, we needed to up the trams on the purple line, didn't we? I think that was the first thing I said in the video. Well, why don't we take a quick peek at everything? So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to look to see if there's many people waiting. There isn't, so I think I'm going to bump this down to 9. And that should be good. And then we're going to go back to the lines overview. And then the purple line. So a lot of people waiting. Yeah, this is going to need to bump up. So I think maybe 11 for now. We'll see if that fixes it. They're going to have to unbunch, so that's going to take a little while. Tram line 4. Alright, so there's trams coming that are empty. Let's bump this up to 9. Yeah, that works for now. And then the teal line has 5 on it. They're all going to get onto this tram right here. I think 5 is probably okay. Maybe 6. Alright, so when you do tram lines like this, always make sure that you go into TMPE, and you're going to need to kind of toggle on and off all the traffic lights that you probably just made. Oops, there we go. Traffic lights, like the basic traffic lights, don't work as well as they should, or as they do in real life. You need time traffic lights are the way to go, which are kind of a pain to set up. So this is going to be yield here. Yields. And we're going to have to yield there. All right. So what I'm doing here with these yield signs is this is the better way to get traffic flowing in the game. Now when you come into four-way intersections like this is where it kind of gets tricky, and you're going to need to kind of really pay attention to the traffic over time. So I'm just choosing the non-tram lines to yield. There we go. Okay, that's enough of that for now. And then we're just going to come in here and we're going to click this one, which is going to give dedicated turning lanes. So you're just going to control click on the intersections. Ooh. And when you do have not enough lanes to cover each direction, always make sure the straight and the right are together. It really helps the traffic flow as it is in real life. There we go. So we're just watching these little arrows here. So I click it once, you see that the straight and left are together. You'll want to make sure the left has its own dedicated turning lane because it takes longer to turn left than it does right. Perfect. And one more. Awesome. Okay. So now that we've done that, we have a lot of residential demand. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to, now that we're taking this out, we're just going to finish it off. And then we're going to move on to try to figure out where we're going to get a ranch. So, oh, come on, here we go. If we build here, we're going to have a bit of a weird little gap. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build right to here. I'm going to make a little bit of a cul-de-sac. Awesome. And we're just going to zone in low density housing. Alrighty. Let's get high density housing right to there. Actually, let's get this whole block high density housing. And same with this one. And you know what? Why don't we just fill in this whole back area with high high density housing. I'll leave that out for now. And you know what I just realized? I don't think the theme is going to allow it. So there is something we can do, is we can allow buildings which are not in the theme. So I think, oh no, I think that should work. We should start seeing houses pop up. But like these ones are really cool. So I'm gonna make that a historical building because I really like that one. And now, yeah, this is gonna work out great. We're gonna see a pretty big boost to the population around here, and then we're gonna be able to kind of design a waterfront as well. Take a quick peek at the districts again because I'm a little confused about what this is. That's modern city center. Okay, so we can make this residential. All right. Why not? Let's make that a condo, and then this is going to be low density commercial. Not there. All right, and then we're just going to take the... I was going to say let's just take the forest brush tool, but I'm not sure that's really going to work. So I'm just going to add in some trees out this way. It's going to help fill in the park. It's also going to help kind of hide the awkwardness. All right, so we're gonna let that fill in, and we're gonna go find a spot for the ranch. So I was thinking of this way for it, but now that I'm coming to think of it, it's gonna be a little hard to get like a off-ramp over there. So I've been wanting to build out this way for a while. It's a pretty cool spot. So why don't we figure out a way to do that? All right, so let's do it this way. So we're gonna get, we're just gonna start with this industrial road, and we're gonna make this straight line. Okay, and then where are the nodes? Okay, right here, we're gonna draw a line, a road underneath it. And it's probably too small. Yeah, it is, or too low. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab these nodes, and we're going to raise it up pretty much until that light post disappears. There we go, which is a bit laggy. Okay. Why is this happening? All right, well, we're just going to not do that anymore. All right, that works with me. And we're just going to continue this road out here just for the sake of it for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make it a diamond interchange. So we're going to connect in right to there. And we're going to make it elevated. Connect up, and then same spot, connect down, and back up to 6 meters, and connect up, and this is going to be a tricky one. I think we're going to have to make it a partial clover. So we're going to have to do it this way. So we're going to come out a bit. And we're going to come down. And then we're going to come down again. And we're going to connect in. Pretty messy partial clover, but it's going to work for now. I'm just going to fix it on move it after. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna fix this really quickly on move it. And then we're gonna start planning the ranch. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making it a bit nicer to look at. And we're going to need to fix this up a bit as well. So this needs to be more elevated. Same with this one. And these two nodes. Yeah, okay, so then from here we're just going to, do this, and no straight, and I think what we're going to do is actually we're just going to quickly click this, and we're going to do a bit of arrows here because I just want to make sure that they aren't going to be taking silly paths. Especially because these are going to be trucks. So I'm going to fix this up, make it a bit neater at a later date, like just off camera. So we're just going to try to clean it up a bit. So this is 4 into 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to need to do a bit of lane math. Upgrade that, or downgrade it, I guess. All right, and then we're gonna go back to this and Control S click where cars come on. You see how that one kind of freaked out? Oh, because there's a node there. So that's something to look out for. Just gonna pull that back a bit. All right, and then back to this, Control S click. All right. A little interesting. We could have probably combined these two, but that's okay for now. So I think the ranch is going to be out over here. So why don't we, yeah, by the train line. That seems pretty good. Probably going to need to get an actual stop in as well. Maybe not. So I think this would be a cool spot for something as well. So let's plan to get the ranch right here. Why not? So we're just gonna smooth it out. It doesn't need to be perfect because it is a ranch after all. It's not like we're gonna be building massive buildings out over here or anything like that. So this is just to kind of give the buildings we do build a bit better of a landing. So honestly, I'm just trying to decide which side to build on for the ranch. Because I guess we don't really need to get a train station in here. So let's build out this way. So instead of making it too realistic, we're going to get one of these in. Because there's going to be a lot of traffic. And I don't know what we're going to build out this way. So we need to get an asymmetrical road for the turn lanes. All right, and then from here we can probably just get some normal roads. Oops, it didn't even connect. There we go. Do that. And then a straight road again. Just to there. And what the heck happened there? Okay, come on, game. You can do it. All right, and then now we're gonna make this an industry zone. And as we're doing with some of our industries, we're going to give it a thematic name. So this is going to be, oh, I need to make it a specialization first. Oh, sorry, no, I need to get the farmhouse in. So I'm not sure if that's the best spot to put it on anyways, but we named our first two industries after hockey players born in Nova Scotia. So we're gonna do it as well. Brad Marchand. I'm pretty sure he's from Nova Scotia. That's a pretty cool looking building. And then we're just going to start getting some crops, or not some crops, some animal pastures in and stuff like that. And then we're gonna end off the episode. So we got some trams in and starting a new ranch. So we're gonna get a large animal pasture right here. And we're gonna get 2 right beside each other. Why not 3? And I'm not sure how big this is. All right, so we can get this milking parlor in right there. Why not? And we're gonna need, it's outside the industry zone. I'm not sure if we're gonna need the slaughterhouse out this way. So this gives 0 units per week. Okay, I was wondering if we could kind of get away with it. All right, so we're gonna need a maintenance building. I think let's get a cool looking dirt road right here. And then that's where we'll get our maintenance building. And then we're gonna do the same thing right here. And we're gonna get some workers barracks. I'm just gonna pull this back a bit. And I think, yeah, these aren't gonna really give traffic, so I think that's a cool little look for it. And for traffic's sake, I think we're just going to need to upgrade this and this Alrighty, and then we're gonna need some places to put these animal products. So these take crops and make animal products, but they're not the most efficient. However, things like this also do it. So let's start adding in some storage areas. Just make sure I have everything that we need. Cattle shed, perfect. Maybe this can go right here. I think I'm gonna move this one right to there. And then we're gonna get another road. So we're actually gonna need to probably upgrade this. And then this right here can be alright, let's just do it this way. Alright, and then we're gonna need to flip this around. There we go. All the cows are moving, that's so funny. And we're just gonna make this a pretty basic road like this, and this is gonna come out behind the cattle. Awesome. And now it kind of gives more continuity for this area here. And then we just need to finish off this, so we're gonna get some crops. Alright, I'm a little confused about why this isn't connecting together a bit better, but that's fine. So I think just to spread it out, also I'm gonna flip this one. Oh, not that one actually, this one. We're going to move it over here, and then we're gonna do it again really quickly. So now the entrance is over here, so it's gonna spread out the traffic a bit. The cows are all freaking out. So this is going to really help give a lot more animal products to the market. So now we're just kind of waiting for more resources for it to level up, but you know, honestly, we have everything unlocked, so it doesn't matter too much. But I think a nice barn could look nice right there. And then maybe let's get, it's too big, right? Let's just get a couple of these in, and let's get another workers barracks. I didn't mean to click there. Okay, right there, and then we're gonna get a tree right in here. And then some trees in here to fill in the space. And as you see, the traffic is already crazy. And we're going to need to upgrade pretty much everything. So this is also going to have to be a 3-way road. Or a 4-lane road, like that. Same with that one. And you know what? That one too. You know what? No. I'm not gonna screw that up. That's fine. We're gonna get a second entrance in right here though. And let's do one more connection right there. And we're just going to upgrade this road. Yeah, okay, so now we're just going to need to do a bit of TMPE. So let's turn off the traffic lights first. Alrighty, looks like it's working. And then now we're going to need to do dedicated turning lanes. So this is going to really help out the traffic in this area by making sure that each section has a lane to turn into. This doesn't really matter too much. There's not too much to turn around into. This is just more for looks. You know, it kind of works for thematics and stuff. This I can move over a touch. This can move in closer. And you know what? This is pretty busy, but it's going to work out really great for all the industry areas that need animal products, because it sure as heck needs it, that's for sure. And no straight right there. All right, so that's where we're going to end today's episode then. So we did a lot of trams, and we got some animal products going. We're going to get to level 2 soon, which is great. And maybe we can continue some more stuff out this way in the future. So, I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And make sure to get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of New Lancaster. Peace out, everyone.